Presidents are the most guarded people in the world. This is because the world's leaders face unprecedented risk and danger. As such, they are protected by some of the world's most sophisticated and extensive security measures. So, in today's video, we will explore the different security measures and protocols used to protect the most guarded presidents in the world. From heavily armed vehicles to advanced cybersecurity, we will delve into the lengths to which countries go to keep their leaders safe. What presidents are we talking about? And how does this level of security affect their daily lives? Well, let's find out. If you love this type of content, subscribe to our channel to never miss any videos from us. And without further ado, let's get started. Number 5. Yoon Suk-yeol. South Korea is one of the most advanced countries in the world. Its president, Yoon Suk-yeol, is the head of the government and plays a significant role in shaping the country's political landscape. However, with this prominent position comes a high level of security risk. As such, Yoon Suk-yeol is one of the most guarded presidents in the world. To protect the president, Yoon Suk-yeol has a comprehensive security detail made up of several different agencies. The South Korean president's motorcade typically consists of several heavily armored vehicles, including limousines and SUVs, and it is flanked by motorcycle outriders. The road network along the route is closed to traffic, and police and military personnel line the streets. Yoon Suk-yeol also has a specialized security team of highly trained personnel responsible for the president's personal security. These units include Secret Service agents, intelligence agents, and police officers. The president's security team is responsible for his safety both in public and private, including his residence, Seongwade, which is heavily guarded and fortified. His security team also uses cutting-edge technology to protect him. His limousine has bulletproof glass, run-flat tires, and advanced communication systems. The vehicle is also equipped with various defensive and offensive measures, including smoke dispensers, electric shock devices, and tear gas canisters. The security team goes a notch higher to have cybersecurity experts who work around the clock to monitor and defend against online threats. Number 4. Xi Jinping. As the leader of the world's most populous country and one of the most powerful economies, the president of China is one of the most well-guarded presidents in the world. Xi Jinping, who assumed the presidency in 2013, faces various security challenges from domestic and international sources. To protect himself and the regime, Xi Jinping has a large and sophisticated security detail comprising a combination of military, police, and intelligence personnel. The president's motorcade typically consists of a dozen or more armored vehicles, including limousines and SUVs, as well as several motorcycles, support vehicles, escort units, and military personnel. In addition to his motorcade, Xi Jinping also relies on several specialized units for his personal security. These units are made up of highly trained and well-equipped personnel responsible for protecting the president in various environments. For instance, the Chinese leader has a personal helicopter unit responsible for transporting him to and from official engagements in the areas that are difficult to reach by car. He also has a personal yacht used for official functions and transporting him to and from his residence in Zhongnanhai, Beijing's political and cultural center. One of the most striking features of Xi Jinping's security detail is the level of technology that is used to protect him. The Chinese president's limousine is equipped with high-tech features, including bulletproof glass, run-flat tires, and a sophisticated communication system. The president's security detail also uses various cutting-edge surveillance technologies, including facial recognition software, drones, and other advanced equipment. Number 3. Kim Jong-un. The North Korean Supreme Leader, Kim Jong-un, is one of the most guarded presidents in the world, but for good reason. His regime is notorious for its isolationist policies and human rights abuses. As the face of the regime, Kim is a constant target for assassination attempts and violence. Evidently, with a history of political purges and brutal crackdowns on dissent, Kim Jong-un's regime is one of the most repressive in the world. This has made him a target for internal and external enemies seeking to overthrow him and his regime. In fact, there have been several assassination attempts on Kim Jong-un's life in recent years, including a high-profile attack in 2017 when North Korean agents allegedly used a nerve agent to kill Kim's half-brother in a Malaysian airport. To protect himself from these threats, Kim Jong-un employs an extensive security apparatus comprising a combination of military, intelligence, and civilian personnel. He also relies on surveillance cameras and other high-tech equipment to monitor his surroundings and detect potential threats. threats. This includes everything from drones and spy satellites to sophisticated facial recognition software and other biometric technologies. But well, to enhance security, Kim Jong-un employs various decoys and other measures designed to confuse and mislead potential attackers. For example, the North Korean leader is known to travel in a convoy of identical vehicles, with decoy vehicles designed to draw attention away from the real target. He is also said to have several body doubles who are trained to act as decoys in the event of an attack. Number 2. Vladimir Putin. The president of the Russian Federation is known to be one of the most heavily guarded individuals in the world. With a history of political turmoil, threats from terrorist groups, and complex international relations, why not have top-notch security? The Federal Protective Service is responsible for the security of the president, other high-ranking government officials, and their families. The level of security that the Russian president receives is among the highest in the world. The FSO employs various measures to ensure the president's safety, including physical protection, surveillance, and intelligence gathering. For instance, Vladimir Putin travels, the FSO will secure the entire area around his destination, including hotels, airports, and transportation routes. One thing you will be fascinated on is the number of armed guards accompanying him everywhere he goes. It's shocking. These guards are highly trained and equipped with the latest weapons and technology. They are also responsible for escorting the presidents to and from events and ensuring a secure perimeter always surrounds him. They also have access to advanced communication systems, allowing them to respond quickly and effectively to any potential threats. In addition to physical protection and surveillance, the FSO also conducts extensive background checks on anyone who encounters the president or his family. They use a range of intelligence gathering techniques to monitor potential threats, including monitoring online activity and social media accounts. Over the years, several high-profile security breaches have occurred, including an incident in which a journalist sneaked into the president's residence and took a photograph in his office. These incidents have highlighted the challenges that the FSO faces in providing top-notch security while still allowing the president to interact with the public meaningfully. Number 1. Joe Biden. The President of the United States of America is not only the most powerful leader in the world, but also one of the most vulnerable. As the leader of the free world, Joe Biden faces numerous threats, including terrorism, assassination attempts, and cyber attacks. So you can only expect him to be protected by the world's most extensive and sophisticated security apparatus. He has a level of protection that is unmatched by any other leader in the world. The United States Secret Service is responsible for the president's security, and they go to great lengths to ensure the president's safety. The security detail includes more than 4,000 agents, each of whom is trained in counterterrorism, emergency medicine, and weapons handling. The Secret Service is also responsible for the security of the Vice President, the President-elect, and their families. His security detail includes various vehicles, including limousines, planes, and helicopters. The limousine, known as the Beast, the limousine is equipped with a state-of-the-art communication system and is always accompanied by a convoy of other vehicles, including ambulances and fire trucks. The president's air travel is also heavily guarded, with Air Force One being the most iconic symbol of the president's security. This jet is a highly secure aircraft that is equipped with advanced communication systems and can function as a flying command center. The aircraft is heavily armored and its windows are made of bulletproof glass. Moreover, Air Force One is always accompanied by several fighter jets that are ready to defend the aircraft at a moment's notice. His security also includes a fleet of helicopters known as Marine One. These helicopters transport the president to and from the White House and other key locations. The helicopters are heavily guarded with advanced communication systems and defensive measures. His security detail comprises of several different agencies, including the Secret Service, the FBI, the Department of Homeland Security, and the U.S. military. Each agency has a specific role, and they work together seamlessly to provide the president with the highest level of protection possible. In the end, we are left with one question. Is this level of security necessary, or does it come at a cost? Some argue that the amount of resources used to protect these leaders could be better used to address other issues, such as poverty and inequality. On the other hand, others argue that the safety of these leaders is paramount, given the potential consequences of an attack on the head of state. Anyway, what's your take? That's all from this video, and we'll see you in the next one.